Good morning from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. This one's in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 500 5-star reviews. So please do check out our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, to see the reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Now, before I get into the walk around video, I'd just like to answer 2 of the most frequently asked questions we get here at Your Best Car, and they are: do we take part exchange and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange. We can even pay off your outstanding finance too. And on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rate. So if you're looking for HP or PCP, we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert on our website. You can put in some numbers, find out what works for you, and then hit apply. Now, this is the walk around video for our very special Range Rover Autobiography, presented in Mariana Black metallic paint. Under the bonnet, it's got the 4.4 litre V8 diesel engine producing 339 brake horsepower, and it's Euro 6 compliant. It comes with full Land Rover dealership service history, and it's packed with add-ons. So apologies if I don't get through all of them in this video. Everything will be in the description. There's just a load to get through. From brand new, this car would have been around £103,000. So to complement the bodywork, we've got the upgraded 22-inch 7 split spoke alloy wheels down here. They are all unmarked, meaning there's no signs of curbing, there's no scratches, there's no scuffs. So all of the alloys are in 10 out of 10 condition. You can also see from the side profile that there's rear privacy glass and black window surrounds, just to give the car a little bit more of an aggressive look. When the car's locked, you've got folding side mirrors with keyless entry on top. So right now the key's in my pocket and the car is of course locked. When we come to close proximity with the door and unlock the handle, the car will unlock, of course, the side mirrors will pop out and your side steps will pop out. So you feel like a king entering this car, even more so when we look at the interior. So if you thought the outside was gorgeous, just have a look at the interior. We've got a full leather seat upholstery. These are the Cirrus semi-aniline leather seats. They've got an electric and memory adjustment. So just down here you can see the electric adjustment. On the inner door card you can see where your memory function is, and on top of that they can be heated, cooled, and have a massage function, which I'll show you in just a second when I hop inside. You've then got a leather wrapped multi-function steering wheel. This column can be electrically adjusted and the steering wheel can be heated. You've then got functions like adaptive cruise control, voice control, multimedia, hands-free buttons, your paddle shifters for switching it into manual mode. So a really high-tech steering wheel to add to the in-car entertainment system. Whilst we're on the inner door panel, here is one of the speakers for the upgraded Meridian surround sound system. A huge add-on for this car. And then up above, one of my favorite features is the panoramic sunroof. It does open up, and there's a sunblind that goes with it. But even up above you can see the Cirrus leather headlining, just to make everywhere you look so premium and luxurious. So onto the in-car entertainment system. I'm going to have a hop inside and turn on the electrics. Let me just shut the door so there's nothing beeping, and we'll turn down the radio. So you've got an 8-inch touchscreen display. You've got everything you could possibly need on here. We'll start with your satellite navigation. It's a touchscreen, of course, so you can pinch and zoom and then go to all your different settings. You move it around like so. Oops, and you can set your point of interest, your favorites. If we go to the left, this is your multimedia, so you can connect with your phone either via Bluetooth or via USB to play your music. You've then got loads of other settings. You've got your digital TV. But first of all, if we just click on source, we can see all of the different functions. So you've got a DVD and CD player, and as I just mentioned, Bluetooth, aux as well. So if we go to TV, as you have got a digital TV fitted within the car, if you just click full screen so you can see, it takes up the entire screen. You have got this button here which will it will block the driver from seeing the view, because of course you don't want to be watching TV whilst driving, and it would just be the passenger side that can see it. But if we go back, you've got your channel list, you've got all the kids programs too, you've got your CBBC, and then channel 4, your news, everything is on here on your digital TV. And if we go back again. One up from here is your climate controls. So of course you've got your 3-zone climate control, your left, right and rear. This can be controlled in the middle, and then you can control your rear climate. If we go onto the seats that I mentioned earlier, both these front 2 seats can be heated and cooled. So you can see here, this is maximum heat and this is maximum cool. So great for either the summer or the winter. You can then select your seat zones. So you can select your backrest, your leg, or both, of course. And then you can do the exact same for your massage functions. So you can select the program, i.e. where you want the massage to be, and then the intensity, which is on the left and right hand side. Then, if you go to the rear seats, so if you've got kids in the back that perhaps can't reach the settings, you can select again heat or cooled, and again the seat zone. Just turn those off for now. I don't want to get too comfortable with this massage. So this is your climate controls, which is back out of there. On top of the Bluetooth multimedia streaming, you can connect up your phone, so you'll have your phone book on here. You can make calls, take calls, of course, from your steering wheel too. So you can keep your phone tucked away, don't need to look at it whilst you're driving. So you've got everything you could possibly need in this main menu. If we go to the right hand side, you've got some additional things, so ambient lighting, cameras, which is a huge plus for a car of this size. If we just click on here, you can see you've got your front, side and rear, so a full 360 view. If you want to select a particular view, you can click on that and then press enlarge. If we go to proximity view, you can select 2, so you can see the front and the side. So if you're parking in a tight space or just maneuvering through a small area, it's a great option to have special views. So again, your left and right hand side, you've got your T-junction view. So much customization with all of this. And you've got your bird's eye view as well. So a huge upgrade. Even the newer Land Rovers, Range Rovers will have this. So considering this car, as of filming, is around 6 years old, it's a huge plus. I'm just going to back out of that, go back to home, and then on the right hand side, where your 3rd menu, you've got your time climate and your Wi-Fi hotspots. If you go on time climate, of course, if you're heading into winter, you can set the car to preheat before you go to work or drive off anywhere. And if I just show you the reversing camera, because you have got your guidelines and sensors, as you can hear, as you turn the wheel, there will be a guideline and then your obstacle marking too. Just put that back into park. Down below, here is your air conditioning controls. As I mentioned before, your 3-zone climate. Down here, your gear stick. This is your electronic air suspension control. So at the moment, when we keep it down, this is just your automatic, but then you can cycle through grass, gravel, snow, which, let me just show you what I'm seeing on here. Mud ruts, sand, rock crawl. At the moment, we just keep it in automatic. If you'd like to manually adjust the suspension, simply just up and down, you can do so by pressing these 2 buttons here. This button indicates, or this highlighted button indicates that it's at its access height. So the pictures you've seen, and of course the video here, shows the car in its access height. So this is the lowest height, but of course if you're wading through water or if you're going through mud, you can raise the car this way. Just under your armrest, you've got your refrigerator cooler compartment. So again, if you've got the kids in the back and they want to store their drinks in there, you can do so. You can switch it on just here, and then you've got 2 USB ports, your aux and your 12-volt socket. To open the sunroof, you've got your sun blind on your right hand side, and then you can, if you press that once, it will just tilt and open just to let some air in, and then you can press it again and it will slide backwards for you. There we go. So that is open. We'll just close that. And now, if we turn off the electrics, I think we should have a look at the rest of the car. So as you step out the car, you've got your side steps, which will pop out for you. Now onto the rear. So you've got the exact same seat upholstery back here. Still feels just as premium as the front, so no one's left out back here. Plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom, and of course that panoramic sunroof just lets in so much more light. In the rear, you have got your outer rear seats, which can be heated and cooled, as I mentioned earlier. These are controls for them on here. So you've got your right hand side, you've got your cool and heat, and ditto on the other side. And then you can electrically adjust these seats too, so they're just on the side. Moving around to the rear, you can see the privacy glass is extended all the way back, and then we can open the boot by pressing the button. You've got 2 opening boots, so if you press this button as well, this will pop out for you, and then it just gives you that extra loading area if you need it. You've got a parcel shelf which can be taken off, and you might have noticed that all around the car you've got these additional rubber protective mats. So you have got the Autobiography premium carpet, but just as an additional protective layer, you've got the rubber mats everywhere. It's completely up to you what you do with these mats. Of course, you can see it's definitely served its purpose, as it's keeping all of the carpet underneath in pristine condition. On the right hand side, you can collapse and raise the rear seats. So if we just do them both at the same time, press and hold, you'll see that these will fold forward, so there's no manual labor involved. You don't need to break a sweat to try and collapse these seats. You can just click and hold, and if you wait about 10-15 seconds or so, that will collapse into place. So if we close the boot, just stand back, that will close in 2 sections. Oh, I've got a feeling that might be because, there we are, that is shutting now. So if we look at the rear seats, so you've almost got a van-like space back here. So if you need it, if you've got some additional luggage, you've done a big shop, golf clubs, suitcases, you've got the room for it. And you can just press the other buttons in the back to raise those seats. So if you're interested in buying the Autobiography, you can give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. Like I said before, we offer finance, we take part exchange too. So once you initially get in contact with us, we're all on WhatsApp, so if you have any questions about your part exchange or finance, you can speak to us on there, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. For now though, thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.